Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, my long play over here on more sezrawrr, where we are getting close to Toy Day. We are doing island things, living island life, but I've got a couple of little plans for this episode. Just a little disclaimer though, I am very tired. It's Saturday afternoon and I have just got home from work. I'm very tired, and I don't know how long this episode is going to be, but there's a couple of very important things that I would like to do today. The first, we're going to be having a bug off, and I can't miss this bug off because if I miss this bug off, then I have to wait until next December to complete the Nook Miles achievement for bug offs. So don't want to miss that, okay? But with that being said, we'll get into the other things I want to do in this episode in a minute. But first things first, here's what you missed on Sezurbia. Alright, you guys, voiceover sezrawrr is here again, or voiceover Sarah even, because I just did not have the energy to do the Here's What You Missed on Sezurbia at the time of filming the main episode. We are coming into Thursday afternoon right now with Miss Isabel, who says, "Hello there, everyone." Right now on Sezurbia, it's 4:45 PM on Thursday, December 18th, 2025. Now for today's announcements. Today, we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Very interesting. Maybe I'll want to move them in. Probably not, though, but it's always worth a look. I hope our guest is able to see what it is that makes Sezurbia such a special place. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Thank you so much, Miss Isabel. But first things first, I really needed to check the turnip prices and see what was going on for the prices on Sezurbia. The current price for turnips is 68 bells per turnip. Starting to get really concerned. I was concerned at the end of last episode, even more concerned now. So checking them over on Sezurbia though, maybe we'll have a better price. The current price for turnips is 119 bells per turnip, which is definitely a better price than the 68 bells over on Sezurbia. But at the end of last episode, we were at like 130 bells per turnip. So we're on a downward trend here. I was like, what do? I decided not to sell for either of those prices though and see what would happen for Friday. So then I was looking around for the money spot and found a lost item. I picked up a lost item, and when I checked out the description of that lost item, it said, "This classic pouch was built with functionality in mind, nothing more. It's the work of a craftsman, maybe," which immediately made me think of Rolf, because Rolf seems like the kind of guy, he wouldn't have anything super fancy, and he seems like a bit of a craftsman. So I found Rolf, and he said, "Glad to see you, sezrawrr." I said, "Drop something? What's that you say? Why don't we give it a little look-see?" So I showed him the lost item, and he said, "Whoa, you found my special pouch." Fabulous. Go me. Great guessing me. Thanks for bringing that back to me. I was going cuckoo without it. Here, I got something special for you. You really didn't have to, my guy. Anyway, you've more than earned this. Enjoy your printed layered tee. I probably won't ever use it, but thank you so much. And then I decided that we would go and see who was at the campsite. Am I going to be building a plot and moving them in? Let's find out. And look, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but this alligator was definitely not my vibe. Boots says, "Yo, how's it going? They call me Mega Arm Boots. And look, why do I keep getting all the jock ones? Is it because I no longer have a jock villager on the island? And so they're like, you must be missing a jock villager. I just don't want one. Actually, they're just not my vibe. Anyway, then I found the money spot and got the money tree all sorted for a Thursday afternoon. Very good. I also had found a gyroid fragment on the beach that I buried and got prepared, so we'll be able to dig that up in this episode. Very exciting. More gyroids. Hell yes. And that was all that I had for Thursday afternoon. So now we're coming in for Friday morning before I went to work. I literally only had time to check the turnip prices, but Isabel says, "Good morning, everyone." Right now on Sezurbia, it's 8:00 AM on Friday, December 19th, 2025. The most fashionable of the Able Sisters label is visiting us on Sezurbia today. I didn't really care. I didn't do anything with label on Friday. I just had time to check the turnip prices in the morning, and then even in the afternoon when I checked later on that night, I just didn't do the thing with label today. Sorry about it. Just couldn't quite be bothered. Anyway, checking the turnip prices for Friday morning over on Sezurbia. Let's see what's going on. The current price for turnips is 60 bells per turnip. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Anyway, checking them over on Sezurbia. Let's see if we're continuing to go on a downward trend. The current price for turnips is 72 bells per turnip. I was really concerned, but at this point I felt like I had dug my heels in the sand, and I am being stubborn, and I decided to not sell for either of those prices. So with that being said, now we are coming into Friday evening, checking the turnip prices. Really starting to get concerned because I only had one more turnip price after this one, so if we could even get a little bit of profit profit, I will be stoked. But let's see what the turnip price was on Sezurbia. It was 120 bells per turnip, you guys. Profit. Not much profit, but profit nonetheless. I still checked over on Sezurbia as well just to see what was going on over there. It was 68 bells per turnip. So straight away, I decided that I was going to take the 120 bells per turnip that we had on Sezurbia and sell my turnips. So even though it's not going to be very much profit, like I said, it's still profit nonetheless. As long as we're making a little bit of profit every time we're playing the stock market, getting towards that 10 million bells that we've got to achieve, right? So I sold my turnips in 2 different lots of 2,500 turnips. So here I am about to sell the first lot of 2,500 turnips. Look at all the fine things you bought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done, I can buy this from you for a total of 300,000 bells, which meant that for the other 2,500 bells, I got another 300,000 bells, meaning 600,000 bells total. That means the profit between what I actually paid and how much I sold for was 135,000 bells. So really not very much at all. But like I said, better than nothing. So then I found the money spot and got the money tree all sorted for Friday afternoon. And then I put some of the money that I'd made from selling the turnips in storage upstairs in the house, ready for the next time I'm going to be buying turnips. And then with the rest that I had in my pockets, I decided I wanted to pay off a little bit more of the home loan, the house renovation loan, right? So we're about to go into ABD. So here we are. We're starting off with 848,000 bells left on the loan. I decided to pay 200,000 bells off of it today, which left 82,187 bells in my pocket and 648,000 bells left to pay off the loan. So those are all the things that you missed on Sezurbia in between last episode and this episode. So with that being said, let's get into having a bug off and some other exciting things that I want to do today. All right, so thank goodness that the turnip prices did a profit for me, right? Anyway, here we are with Miss Isabel, who says, hello there, everyone. And I've just realized my display settings are kind of funky. Give me 1 second while I sort that out. Right now on Sezurbia, it's 3:02 p.m. on Saturday, December 20th, 2025. The second bug off of the season runs until 6 p.m. today, and that's why I have to do this episode right now. I can't miss out on this bug off, but I'm going to make it into a proper episode. We've got a couple of other little things that I want to do today as well. So that's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Thank you so much, Miss Isabel. Very exciting. The little jingle of the bells in her hair. You love to see it. So we are going to start by checking the mail. I know I've got some glittery things happening at the mailbox for me, so also we've got the bug off music happening in my ears and I love it. So here we are at the mailbox. Only 3 things today. We've got a present from Rolf who says, sezrawrr, they say you should always put your best foot forward. So kiddo, I got a little something for those dogs of yours. No worries. I think they'll look real sharp on ya. Size wise, I took a guess, but try them on. I bet they fit. Keep on keeping on from Rolf. Thank you, Rolf. I'm going to delete your letter though, just because I don't want him to hang around forever. I feel bad. I'm so mean to Rolf. He just has to go though. Anyway, Raymond. Raymond might be staying. Guess what, sezrawrr? What's up, Raymond? When I close my eyes, I can see the most beautiful sunset ever. Oh, I wish I could show it to you. The range and depth of colors are astonishing. This isn't helping, is it? Descriptively, Raymond. Is it a Sezurbia sunset? Because I've seen some pretty beautiful Sezurbia sunsets. Okay. Thank you so much, Raymond. We got a present from Huck who says, Dear sezrawrr, they say that there's a hat for every head and I think I found the one for you. I bought it the instant I saw it and I knew that I'd be sending it to you. Can't wait to see you try it on. A tip of the cap from Huck. Thank you so much, Huck. How nice. All right. Let's see what we got in those 2 presents. From Huck, we got the Outback hat. Well, look at that, would you? It's kind of like an akubra. I don't know. I think that's what they're called. It's very Australiana. I love that. Anyway, what do we get from Rolf? The shoes. The trekking shoes. Look, they look kind of like some work shoes. So maybe when we're doing some terraforming and waterscaping, we can wear those shoes, which we're going to do a little bit today. I want to do a little bit of waterscaping today, okay? So we will be putting on our safety helmet in a little bit and doing some of that. And also I need to look at moving one of our villagers' homes up into the residential area in order to help with some terraforming that needs to be done. But first things first, do we have any? We do have some Nook Miles achievements to go over. Let's do that real quick. I think there's only one. There's only been one that's been kind of beeping and glowing at me. Growing collection. You are aware that furniture and clothing you buy is added to your Nook shopping catalog? Yes. Were you also aware that you can earn miles for a large catalog? Well, you certainly are aware now. I am, because that's the last one. We have 500 items in our Nook catalog. Nook shopping catalog. Very good. That one is all complete. I think that's all that I had for Nook Miles achievements for today. Yeah, that's all that I had. No worries. So let me just see what we've got for Nook Miles Plus. Okay, well, we've got to catch 5 bugs for Nook Miles Plus. We're definitely going to do that because we're going to partake in the bug off. Very exciting. But before we partake in the bug off, I might actually want to catch some wasps, because I actually haven't done much wasp catching in between the last time we saw Flick and today. And I would like to make some bells from Flick, okay? So because we didn't make very much profit from the turnips this week, it's fine. I just am tired of it. I would like to see some really good profits again. 2 weeks in a row of really low profits has kind of bummed me out. Anyway, it's all good. I need to make a little bit more money though. So I think I'm going to perhaps make myself an extra net, because we're probably going to need more than just the one I've got in my pockets. And then I'd like to catch some wasps. Then we'll do the bug off, okay? We're just going to go around, shake some trees and get wasps. And then we'll get into the bug off. But while I am doing this, I want to give you some updates on what the next couple of videos are going to be here, because we are very close to Toy Day. As of me filming this episode, I mean, it's the 20th of December today, right, that I'm filming this episode. We're 5 days away from Christmas. We are 4 days away from Toy Day. So the Toy Day episode will be the next episode, but it won't be coming out on Toy Day. I'm so sorry about that. I can't do that. I don't have the time to be able to film it on Toy Day and release it on Toy Day as well. And I am not time traveling on this island, okay? That's not what I'm doing. That's personal preference. No judgment if you time travel in your gameplay. I just am not. That's my personal choice to do this gameplay. 2 more nets will be right, I think, between the wasps we're going to catch and the bug off that we're going to do. That's totally fine, I reckon. So that's the first thing. Toy Day will be next episode. But with that being said as well, I am currently at my company that I work for. It is our busiest time of year. And every day is really exhausting. And I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to film full massive episodes for the next couple weeks, just while it's the busiest time of year at my job. I've also got a lot of editing to do for videos over on main channel, Sezrawrr Sims, that are taking a lot longer than I was hoping that they would. And so the next couple of episodes, the Toy Day episode and the one following that, which will probably be the New Year's event episode, they're probably going to be shorter episodes, okay? I'm really sorry about it. But I'm stretched just a little bit thin at the moment. And look, I still want to make the episode. I don't want to leave you with nothing. I still want to partake in these events. There's some of these events where we get Nook Miles for, so I need to partake in these events. So we've got 2 wasps very close to each other. It's very good. But just please forgive me for the next couple of episodes being a bit shorter than what I would normally do, okay? It just is the way that it is today. I'm not going to catch that bagworm, but I'm going to keep in mind that it's there. Because for the bug off, I should be able to come back to that tree and get an easy bug, right? For the bug off. So good. I will also come back for the money spot after we finish doing the bug off. I don't think I've shaken this tree yet. Yeah, so just please forgive me. There will still be episodes. There will be a special Toy Day episode coming out probably a couple days after. Toy Day, a couple days after Christmas IRL. And then it'll be the same with the New Year's episode. It won't come out on New Year's. It'll probably come out a couple of days after. That's just the way that it goes here. I'm not super in real time when it comes to posting the videos, but I am very much in real time when I'm making the videos, okay? So that's that I had to update you on. I think that's, there's only one more update that I need to tell you about, and that is we're actually... Because I've got such little time at the moment and I'm stretched pretty thin at the moment, I'm going to put a pause on buying turnips. We're not going to be playing the stalk market for the next couple weeks just because I don't have the time. I've noticed it anyway just with the last couple weeks since I've gone back to work. that it's just a bit harder for me to check the prices of the turnips and stuff, right? So I'm going to put a pause on the stock market just so I don't have to worry about checking the stock market prices every single day. And I can worry about other things that do need to take priority for me at the moment. We will get back to the stock market in the new year, I promise. Because as things stand, let's just have a look at the cornering the stock market, okay? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. It's over here. There we go. We are at just under 5 million bells. So 4,678,260 bells we have earned through the stock market. We've still got halfway to go. So we're just going to take a couple weeks off from the stock market. Honestly, it will kind of reset my sanity with the stock market as well, because the last 2 weeks have been quite stressful for the stock market for me. I've not enjoyed having such little profits. But that's what you get when you play the risky game. I just can't believe this week the biggest price was 136 bells per turnip. That's not very much. Anyway, that's just how it goes when you play the stock market, okay? It's all good. All right, so back to what we are doing. That's all of the updates that I have for you for the next upcoming videos. There will still be videos. I'm really excited about the Toy Day event because I love the Toy Day event. And I also love the New Year's event as well. It's going to be so cute, and I love those events. So I hope you're excited to see those events on Sezurbia. But an update that I'm going to be doing in this video, I mentioned waterscaping. I want to waterscape sort of this area over here and terraform a little bit this area over here, because I would love to move our campsite from the beach onto this little area here, but it's not going to fit right here. So I need to terraform to make this area a bit bigger to fit the campsite. But then also, if I just run back over here for a second and show you, I need to waterscape this area back here to bring the river down this way, so that I've got more space over there to extend the land out. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode in regards to waterscaping and terraforming. And then because I need to terraform this area over here for the campsite, I'm going to need to move Matilda's house, because Matilda's house is going to be kind of in the way of the campsite. So that's what we're going to be organizing in this video. But we can ascend, my friends, ascend to the cliffs. It's all good. How many more wasps do I have to catch? 2 more. No worries. That's cool. Oh, 1 more now. Even better. Thank you so much. That was great timing. Also, I have been getting some ornaments from the trees that drop them. Hopefully we're about to get another. I'm just going to shake it until we get some. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, but it's getting really close to Christmas. We're 5 days away. I can give you an update on the dollhouse that my mum and I have been DIYing for my niece. And it's all finished. We actually just put the doors that close to make it look like the front of the house. We put them on with my dad's help just about an hour ago, and it looks really good. We just we've got some furniture to go in. It's all wooden. It's all wooden furniture, and the dollhouse is all wooden. I just realized I didn't shake them until we got an ornament. That's fine. Anyway, so there's a couple of the pieces of furniture that are just like plain wooden color, and we're thinking about painting some of them as well, just because we painted the house to be very pink and white. It's pink and white, and then it's got wallpaper on the insides as well that's a little bit more colorful. But yeah, so we've got still a little bit of work to do on that, but with 5 days to go, there's plenty of time to just paint some furniture pieces. We can whack that out in one night. But I'm hoping that my niece is gonna love it. Do you have any amazing Christmas presents that you are making yourself, or that you're working on yourself to give to someone? Let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing about that kind of stuff. But I'm also just really excited, just in general. I love Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. I think I've said it before, but I'm kind of like the embodiment of The Nightmare Before Christmas, where I am like, I love the spooky, but I love the Christmas too. I love it both. Now, I know I haven't ascended to the top cliffs yet. I just don't want to lose my place on where I'm up to with shaking these trees. Oh, also, look, our potatoes have grown. That's so exciting. There's more plans for this episode that I will be telling you about later on. I've just realized I have no more trees back down that way, so now I can ascend to the top cliffs, because we're still looking for 1 more wasp, okay? Just so I can hopefully get some good bells from Flick today. right. But I hope that you are prepared for the holidays, whatever you're doing for the holidays. I hope that you are prepared, whether you're spending it with family or you're spending it alone, because I know that that's the way it goes for some people, whether it's by choice or not by choice. I hope it's a good time for you regardless. Also, I get to make my legendary Tim Tam cheesecake. Legendary. Not just mine, it's my sister and I. We both made the recipe together. If you don't know what that is, because I've just realised, Tim Tams are Australian. And if you're not from Australia, you might be like, what is a Tim Tam? It's a biscuit. It's a chocolate biscuit that has like a layer of like chocolate cream in the middle of 2 chocolate biscuits that are then coated in a chocolate coating. So delicious. They're like one of Australia's most iconic biscuits. And they're really yum. You can even do this thing with Tim Tams where you can poke a hole through the middle 2 layers of the top biscuits where the chocolate cream is, and you can poke a hole through it and you can drink coffee through the Tim Tam. Apparently that is a massive thing and it's delicious, but I don't really drink coffee, so it's not my sort of thing. But maybe it'd be nice with a hot chocolate. It'd make a hot chocolate extra chocolatey, right? But yeah, making a cheesecake, not a baked cheesecake, just like a cold cheesecake that requires no baking. A standard cheesecake that has Tim Tams in it. So it's very rich and it's very yum. And it's one of those you can only have the tiniest of slices, otherwise you'll get a tummy ache. But it's so good. And it's a hit every Christmas. So I get to make that in a couple days. Christmas Eve, I'll get to make that. And lucky me, only has to go back to work on Monday before Christmas. So I've got tomorrow off from work. I've got Monday I'm working. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday I have off from work, which is not usual for me. I normally like all the big days fall on my days at work, like Christmas Eve and stuff will fall on my days at work, but they have not this year. I haven't shaken this tree. Where is this last wasp? I think I've only got like one more tree to shake. Hi Hark, you're at home. That's so nice. The one last tree that I have is one lone sapling over here. I hear a balloon. Where are you? Oh, I forgot that you would be going this way. I need to wait until you come a bit closer. You know what? I'll wait and I'll just go and shake this tree first. Because this is the last tree. And if it's... I was going to say, if it's not here, I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's fine. We've got it. That's all of the wasps. Very good. Now I need to get this balloon. And then we're going to go and do the bug off. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I forgot that we're going to get Nook Miles Plus. I thought we were getting Nook Miles proper, but Nook Miles Plus for catching $5. I forgot about that. Oh, good. Ooh, getting fossils assessed. We will definitely do that because I have so many things I need to donate to Blathers in this episode. We will definitely be doing that too. Very exciting. What did we get? We got a reception counter. Nice. Let me just go pick up the wasp's nest, which, funnily enough, not funnily enough, had a wasp nest in real life this week. It's all good. It's gone now. It wasn't very big, thankfully, but oh, sorry, I just got the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. It just kind of gave me tingles and shivers up my back and kind of made me feel a little bit itchy just thinking about it because I hate wasps. Yeah, it wasn't a very big one. It was very thin and probably about like this big and very thin. And it had attached like outside my house. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's fine. I can learn a recipe really quick to fit those bells in my pocket. We've got this recipe for a tomato bagel sandwich, which I got from Raymond. So let's just learn that really quickly, and then I'll be able to fit the bells in my pocket because I need to do money tree. Yum! Now I can make a tomato bagel sandwich. Very good. Let's just go into the recipes really quick and do that. Anyway, back to my story about the wasp nest. Outside my house, I have this little cabinet that has some like outdoor storage stuff. And it's got these doors on front of the cabinet. And there's like a little indent below where the handle is because it's kind of a decorative cabinet. It's not one that you would generally find outside, but it's just for storage, right? And so there's this beautiful like indenting on the doors of this cabinet, and in like this little groove where the main frame of the door on this cabinet is, and in the indent was where a wasp nest had come up. Now me, I do not like wasps, so not particularly fun. Anyway, it's been handled now. It's gone. It's all good. Yes, I need to do the money spot now. The money spot was over here, I remember. So let's just quickly do money spot. All of the little things that I need to do so I know that they're done, and then we can do the bug off and get into the main episode, okay? I know I can't carry anything else. I'll swap it with something. It's gonna bury something. Well, hold on, I'll put it back then. Sorry, do you want me to put on my wetsuit for a second? So I've got a space in my pocket. I didn't know that that would negate the money tree-ness of it. Oh, it didn't. Oh, but it did. Oh. That was stupido. That was a stupido of me because that was stupid because I forgot that we put the 1,000 bells back in the ground. So it's only going to be a 3,000 bell money tree. But that is better than no bells. I will take it. I'm just annoyed at myself for that. It's fine. All right, let's get that money tree in the ground. I've still got the heebie-jeebies thinking about the wasp nest. Not fun. Did you know I got stung by wasps? Well, not by wasps, plural. Wasp singular. When I was a kid, I was at school and it was recess. I'll drop it then. Inventory's annoying me. I need to go and deal with my inventory because it's annoying me. Anyway, it was recess at school and I was with my friends near the gym and we were kind of just standing around talking. And I probably would have been like 8 years old. And I saw what I thought was a fly hanging around my face. And so I'm a kid. I don't think anything of it. I kind of just am like swatting at my face because I think it's a fly. It was not a fly, my friends. And if you know anything about wasps, if they sense that they are being threatened, they go right in. They go right in to get you. And it got me. It stung me right on the temple, on my left temple. Yeah. Luckily, there was a teacher very close by and she saw the whole thing. So she knew that it was a wasp, but I'd never even been stung by like a bee before, let alone a wasp. So we didn't know if I was like allergic or anything. I wasn't, thankfully. But yeah, went to first aid and I don't know, I was like 8, so I don't really remember that much about it. Just that I got stung by a wasp and it was really painful. But I'm assuming they got the stinger out. I don't know how because you've got to be careful when getting the stingers out of wasp stings and bee stings as well, right? So I don't know. Not my problem though. Well, it was when I was like 8, but clearly I didn't die, so it's fine. Anyway, now we've got our inventory all freed up. Thank goodness for that. It was kind of driving me a little bit bonkers. We're going to go and do the bug off, my friends. Yes, we are. Get that done so I know that it's done. Then we'll donate all of the things to Blathers. Oh, hi, Raymond. How you doing, my guy? I still haven't found a bug with just the right feel, you know. Yes, I'm aware of how this contest works. Thank you very much. It's all good, my guy, as long as you know. That's all that matters. All right. Now, which tree was it that had the bagworm? Was it? I think it was this one. Yeah. Good to know. All good. I'll be right back for you, okay? It's all good. Hey, it's showtime for the December bug off. You excited? Of course you are. I am excited to see you, Flick, and I'm excited to sell some bugs to you, but, you know, the bug off is fun, but I don't particularly get competitive with it. You feel it, right? That electricity. Today the wall is thinner between this world and the infested realms. I hate the sound of that. Anyway, the rules for the bug off are simple. Each round you catch as many bugs as you can within 3 minutes. I'll give you points depending on how many bugs you catch. Collect a lot of points and you can redeem them for sacred bug-related relics I've been able to acquire. No thanks, Flick. Anyway, during the bug off, bugs you catch are miraculously transubstantialized to the bug cage over by the tent. You can play around anytime as long as you've got a net. No pocket space required. Nice. So, are you ready to join your fellow pilgrims in the bug off? There's no entry fee for first timers. Let's play around. Well, wonderful. That's great. I think you'll find it illuminating. And fun. Flick, don't doubt yourself, my guy. I said that last time. Anyway, okay, I'm going to start the timer for 3 minutes. You're going to catch bugs and any kind, just catch a lot. Thank you. Oh, and you'll get bonus points if you catch at least 3. So, good luck. All right, get ready to transcend. I will. Thank you. I'm going right over to that tree. Ready your nets. Thank you. That's an easy one. Thank you. I saw that butterfly that I ran past, so I'm going to go and get that. The tiger butterfly. Here it is. Got it. Fabulous. All right. Do we have... I'm going to head down to the flowers. The flowers were really good last time we did a bug off because there was heaps of bugs down here, and I keep all my flowers generally in the same area. We've got one. Gotcha. Thank you for the mantis. Do I have any more bugs at these flowers? No, I'll run into the other ones then and have a look. Also, my tree stumps might have some. Yes, Raymond, sorry, I'm going to steal this from you. Sorry, Raymond. Sorry. Oh, Raymond! It's fine. It's so good. It's all good. How are we going over here? Do we have any bugs over here? No? Come on. There's so many flowers over here. That's okay. I'll head over to the breeding ground then. We're right close to the breeding ground. Oh, yes, we've got a ladybug I can see. Oh, yes, we've got a couple in here. That's all good. Hello, new friends. Thank you so much for getting in my net. All right, where is that ladybug? Oh, we got some new black buds. Very good. That's what I like to see. Thank you. Get in my net. All right. I wonder if we've got some wharf roaches or if it's even worth me looking at the wharf roaches because I'd have to go a little bit out of my way. I'm going to go for it and see if we've got any wharf roaches. We have no wharf roaches. Regrets. Mistakes were made. Anyway, it's all good. I've done what's needed for the bug off anyway. It's all good. Let's just head back to these flowers. Aha, thank you so much. Paper kite butterfly. Thank you. Get in my net. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, a minute to go. Can we get a couple more? Let's see. Oh, I hear something. A bee. Hi, bee. I didn't even see you. There's also a ladybug. I didn't even see the ladybug. Well, I was writing that we can get a couple more. I nearly lost the ladybug again. I was like, which red flower is it on? All good. All right, let's head over to the next lot of flowers. Also, just keeping an eye on my tree stumps and on the trees. I've got 2 right here. Fabulous. 1. Raymond, barreled, don't do it. Barreled, I want that one. Barreled. Coming in for the kill. Got it. It's mine, barreled. And then we've got this guy here. Gotcha. Oh, I think we got 12 last time. Can I get another one to make it 12 again? Be a consistent queen. No? Come on. Come on, give me one more. One more butterfly flying around. No. Aww. Anyway, it's fine. 11 is pretty good. I just found that butterfly. It's fine. It's all good. Bug off is over. Nice. All right, let's go and... actually, I can go and get my wasps from my pockets, from my household storage. Any other bugs that I have as well. And bring them with me to donate to Flick. Not to donate. He's going to buy them from me. It's all good. I still can't believe Raymond did that, swooped in. Well, look, really, I would have probably stolen it from him and that would have been really mean of me. But look, I got competitive in that second, okay? It's all good. 7, 8. I'm going to have 15 wasps to sell. Hopefully I've got enough space in my pockets to carry them all. Really? Just pop them. Oopsie, wrong button. I'll come back and do that though. I do, as like the last thing that I want to do after we do the donating to Blathers, I want to go to Harv's Island and get some stuff from Harv's Island. Have a look at who's selling what on Harv's Island. And then I want to do the terraforming. And then after that, and getting Matilda's house moved. After that, I want to maybe look at getting our home starting to feel a bit like a home. Like, I want to make that main room feel a bit more like a kitchen, really. Hi, Flick. Hey, how was it? Did you make progress on your personal journey toward a true infestation? If you're looking for any new friends you caught during the round, they're in the bug cage by the tent. Thank you so much. As always, I'm happy to buy any bugs with whom you don't plan to form a lasting relationship. But before we talk about any buying or selling, let's tally up your round results. The total number of bugs in the bug cage is 11. Oh, that's at least 3, so you get a bonus. Clever counting, Flick. Well done. You earned 13 points. Thank you so much. If you earn any more points, they'll automatically be added to your total. I won't be. I did what I needed to do for the Nook Mars achievement. Save up enough points and you can redeem them for the mighty bug-related relics. Ask me about it later. I won't. Flick, can you do the things? Okay, well, hold on. How do I do this? Have you checked your bug cage lately? No reason, but if for some reason you don't want to buy your bugs, I'm happy to buy them all from you. Buy them all. Yeah, I don't need them as spiritual guides, Flick. All good. How many bugs? 11. Given species and metaphysics, how's 6,450 bells sound? That sounds great. Thank you. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for doing that. I don't want to play another round. I want to sell my wasps to you now. No, I don't have questions about bugs. I've just got questions about selling them to you. Oh, of course. How about I'll buy your bugs and I pay extra and I'll give them a good home, I promise. That sounds like a great plan to me. Can I sell you bugs? Yeah, of course. Which of your bug patrons are you willing to part with? 15 wasps. How much are you going to pay for the 15 wasps? Flick. Bam. Let's do this. What? A plurality of singularities? My insectile entreaties are answered and the answer is buzz. Is this it? Am I about to meet my chitinous patron, now that I know how to pronounce that word? All good. Ahem, sorry. Will you accept 56,250 bells for them? I sure will. Thank you so much, Flick. Really? Thank you. No, thank you, my friend. It's always a pleasure. Nice. Always glad to buy bugs. Always. Thank you so much, Flick. That's wonderful. All right, do I want to go and donate? Yeah, I might donate everything that I have over here to Blathers, okay? He's gonna have a field day. He's gonna love me. Also, I do have a little bit of an update on that as well, because you might be seeing that there is a frog right here, right? And that is because I was going through my Critterpedia and I actually hadn't donated a frog yet. I'd caught one, obviously, but I hadn't donated one yet. So unfortunately, the frog that we had as a little pet at home is getting donated today. But look, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh, I don't have enough space for the mosquito. What do I have in my pockets? Maybe I'll drop the Outback hat, okay? Because I just need to take the mosquito. And then we can go and donate all of the things, including getting fossils assessed by Blathers as well. Would be so nice. I haven't gotten fossils assessed in so long. I'm just going to grab my little journal right here so I can have a look and see. Oh, no, I won't need to. No, it's fine. That can happen later. It's all good. Blathers, I need you to wake up, my guy. I'm so sorry. Who? Oh, dear, pardon me. Why, hello, sezrawrr. Welcome to the Sezurbia Museum. Thank you so much. How may I be of service? I want to assess some fossils first. We'll do that. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter, and I'm going to get my notes out instead of doing it through my journal, because that would take longer. All right. We have got through... Oh, no, I'm going to do it one by one, okay? I know I could do it all, but I want to do it one by one so I can write down what ones they are, just in case... Let me see here. Indeed. I love hoo. This is most assuredly a right Quetzal wing. I think we've had a Quetzal wing before, but I don't know if it's a right one. Wing. Superb, indeed splendid. A rare fossil we do not yet have in our collection. That's fabulous. This right Quetzal ring is just the kind of discovery we want to showcase in the museum. I will absolutely donate it. Thank you so much, Blathers. How wonderful. I'll add this to our collection with the utmost haste. Okay, so we don't have the Quetzal yet, so I'm not going to get him to tell me about it. I want to wait until we get the full Quetzal. Anyway, thank you. Yes, that would be great if we could do that, Blathers. Hopefully one day. Yes, I've got more. Take a look at this one, my guy. Tell me all about it. Maybe. Hoo-hoo? Very good. Of course, it can be but one thing. An ankylotorso. Why do I get the feeling we've already got an ankylotorso? Yes. Yeah, we do already. That's okay. It's fine. Thank you. Yes, I've got one more. Right here. Take a look at that. Hoo-hoo. A left megaloside. I don't think I've read those words before in sequence. Left megalo. Megalo would be very nice. Side. Cool. Superb indeed, splendid. A rare fossil we do not yet have in our collection. That's so good. Yes. Take it from me, Blathers. Thank you. Cool. No, I'll wait until we've got the full megalo, whatever it's going to be. The full megalo fossil. Very good. Thank you. Yes, I would love to do that. Anyway, now I've got some other things to donate, my guy. I'm going to start with the bugs. Although I think I've only got 2, so it's not many. But we might get started with the mosquito, honestly. Let's just get it out of the way. Eek, a mosquito. What a wretched thing you're telling me, my friend. Anyway, please tell me about it. Tell me what awful things I'm going to not want to actually learn. Anyway, as everyone knows, the mosquito is a vampiric pest that sucks blood from innocent bystanders, like moi. Bystanders, by the way, not bystanders. It's fine. I've done a lot of work today and I'm very tired. It's all good. But did you know that only the females suck blood? Who? It's true. They need it to make their eggs. That's... Thanks for that. When they sink their snout into our skin, they inject us with a saliva that helps them slurp up their meal. It's that saliva that makes us itch and scratch, you know. Who so rude indeed. I hate that. Anyhoot, my sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. Thank you. I've got one more bug, and it's a firefly. So maybe you'll find something nice to say about the firefly, because surely it's like the least wretched of the bugs, right? Surely. Surely. Tell me about it. Eager firefly, what a wretched thing. Do you really think so, Blathers? Tell me why. Please tell me. The firefly isn't a fly at all. It is a beetle, you see, and one known for its ghastly glowing backside. Really? This light is called bioluminescence, and it is caused by a chemical reaction in the rump. Fascinating. Males flash about in the night sky to attract females, while their larvae turn on the glow to put off predators. Fascinating. Speaking of their yucky young, firefly larvae love to dine on snails. Who? Ew. Really, Blathers? You're just saying that because you don't like bugs. Because I know of lots of birds that would probably dine on snails, maybe. Actually, I don't know that. That's just an assumption that I've made. Anyway. Anyhoot. Thank you. That's the last bug I have for you, I promise. I've got lots of sea creatures and some sharky-doos today, but we might actually do the painting first. Sorry, not the painting. The artwork is what I meant to say. Mystic statue that we've got here. Just to make sure it is, in fact, the real deal. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like 99.6% sure. It is a mystic statue. Yes, I shall treat this donation with the utmost care. So good. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll take a look at the details of that after we finish the donating with Blathers here. Yes. I would like to, let's do the frog. No, oh, I said I was going to do sea creatures first, didn't I? Okay, well, we'll do the abalone first then. Hooty hoo, this must be an abalone. Absolutely. Please tell me about it. My feathers, but the abalone is a most deceptive sea snail, what? After seeing its dull brown shell from the outside, one would think it is quite plain. But take a gander inside and you'll see that the abalone's home is a shimmering beauty to behold. Wow, can't say I've ever had a look actually. The inner layer of the shell is made of nacre? Nacre? I don't know. Or mother of pearl. Oh, I know what mother of pearl looks like. And who? What a dazzling iridescent hue. That's so pretty. Let this be a lesson. You mustn't judge a sea snail by the outside of its shell. Very true, Blathers. Judge it by the inside of its shell instead. Very true. And there you have it. That was fascinating, actually. All right, let's do another sea creature. Let's do... Oh, do I want to do the Giga's Giant Clam? I might save that for a minute. We might go with the sea grapes. This is some sea grapes indeed. Yes. Thank you. Sea grapes are a marine algae that look much like their landlocked namesake. That is, they are green pearl-like orbs that cluster tightly along underwater vines. And sea grapes, like regular grapes, are a popular snack food too, albeit of the saltier variety. I do love me some land grapes. I don't know why I called them land grapes. But technically that's not wrong. Anyway, fans of the briny delicacy enjoy the way the shiny pearls pop when chewed. It makes one wonder whether sea grape juice might have some appeal. 'Twould leave the drinker with sour grapes, I suppose. You loved that, Blathers. That was great. And there you have it. It was fascinating. Thank you so much, Blathers. All right. I've got more. We might do the mussel next. All right. Hoo-woo-hoo. This is indeed a mussel. Please tell me about it. Did you know the mussel has a beard? No, I did not actually, Blathers. Tell me more. Who? It's true. Well, partially true anyway. What do you mean? Mussels have a special gland that secretes a thing called bisus, or byssal thread. They use these tough beard-like fibers to anchor themselves to rocks and keep themselves in place. How clever. So you see, the mussel's beard is functional rather than merely stylish. And then again, perhaps all beards should be this way. And there you have it. That was fascinating. Thank you so much. I think I've got 3 more sea creatures and then we're on to the fishies. All right, let's do the Gazami crab next. Hooty-hoo, this must be a Gazami crab. Yes, tell me about it. Thanks. The Gazami crab may be better known by its more descriptive name, the Japanese blue crab. Fair. It gets its name from the blue tint sometimes found on its shell and legs. Nice. Its paddle-like rear legs are what help it to swim freely and quickly through the water. Nice. Of course, this Gazami crab couldn't swim quickly enough to get away from you. No, it could not, my friends. That was so good. And there you have it. Thank you so much, Blathers. All right, I want to do the firefly squid next. I'm saving the Giga's Giant Clam until last because I really want to know what he says about that. Not that I don't want to know what he says about everything else. It's just I'm excited for that. All right, here we go. Hoo-woo-hoo, this is undoubtedly a firefly squid. It sure is. Now, might I interest you in a few facts? Yes. Thank you. The firefly squid is a wee migratory squid that barely reaches 3 inches in length. Wow, it's tiny. And though they usually live in deep water, they do venture to the coast to spawn. Like their firefly namesakes, these sparkling squid emit a blue bioluminescent glow. That's apt then that I had the fireflies as well then. Apt that they both needed to be caught by the end of December. Anyway, this glow may be used to threaten enemies, communicate with friends, or perhaps to lure food in. Truth be told, we do not know for sure why the firefly squid glows. We remain in the dark, as they say. There we go. Fascinating. Thank you, Blathers. One more sea creature. Let's do the Giga's Giant Clam, my friends. Here we go. Tell me all about it, my guy. Hoo-hoo, why? This is a Giga's Giant Clam. Very good. Yes, please. Giga's Giant Clams live in warm water coral reefs and are the biggest bivalves in the world. Wow. Growing as wide as 6 feet and weighing up to 600 pounds, these clams can live to be 100 years old. Wow. They can grow taller than me, or wider than I am tall. I'm 5'4.5". And yes, these mighty creatures look as though they could eat a swimmer whole, indeed. But they eat plankton instead and get valuable nutrients from an algae they live in symbiosis with. Nice. Indeed, these enormous gents get all the sustenance they need by lying face up with their shells half open. It's like they've got their mouth open and it's just like... What a way to live. Anyway, if such was my life, I'd be happy as a clam too. Literally, that's what I'm saying, Blathers. Thank you so much for that. All right, I really need to have a drink. Yes, just give me a second while I have a drink, Blathers. We've done so much talking. We're going to get started with the frog. All right, let's do it. Hooty hoo, this is a frog. Yes, please. I understand that frogs converse with fellow frogs through a number of varied calls, as it were. Fascinating. Ribbit, my prince has arrived. Gribbit, ribbit, this pond is tragic. Ribbity ribbit. I think you're splendid. They probably think that my pond is tragic at the moment. I'm sorry to the frogs. Anyway, one day it'll be a better heart-shaped pond, okay? Hoo-hoo, of course I have no clue what they're saying, but I like to think if I practice enough I might. Thanks, Blathers. So much for that. Anyway, we might do the suckerfish next because everything else that I've got I feel is kind of more impressive. So, oh no, the ribbon eel. Let's do the ribbon eel and then we'll do the suckerfish because then we get into the sharks. Hoo-hoo, why, this is a ribbon eel. It sure is. Please tell me. The ribbon eel is related to the moray eel, although its bright coloration distinguishes it. We actually don't have moray eels available yet. I think it's February that they become available to catch. Anyway, it's all good. It also has an unusual plant-like appendage at the tip of its nose that flutters as the creature moves. I know, I've seen that. I like to think of it as having an extremely friendly nose that waves a greeting to those nearby. That's so cute, Blathers. You're a cutie. What a cutie pie. Thanks, Blathers. All right, now we can do the suckerfish. Thank you. Hoo woohoo, this is undoubtedly a suckerfish. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts? Tell me, my guy. The suckerfish is a curious fish that attaches itself to larger marine life using a suction cup on its head. That's why it's called a suckerfish. The benefit to the suckerfish is that it gets to eat smaller parasites and dead skin off the host's body. That's kind of horrifying. Anyway, amusingly, some people have used suckerfish on cords to catch large turtles with the fish's own suction. That's fascinating. I imagine this practice is the cause of some awkward conversations between fish and turtle. A what? Thank you, Blathers. We might do the saw shark next. Just because of the sharks that I've got, it's the smallest one. That doesn't mean that it's not impressive, but it's the smallest one. Hoo-hoo, this is a saw shark. Please. As you might expect from the name, the saw shark is a shark with a head that resembles a saw. This unusual appendage is used both to dig potential prey out of the sand and as a weapon against said prey. Wow. Given that, it seems like a more appropriate name would have been shovel sword shark. A what? Maybe. That was quick and easy. Thank you, Blathers. What will I do next? Do I do the Arapaimo? Arapaima. Yeah. Or do I do the sharks? Maybe I'll do the Arapaima next. Let's just do that one. Hooty hoo, this must be an Arapaima. Now, might I interest you? Yes, you may. Cool. The stately Arapaima is quite large. Indeed, it is among the largest freshwater fish there are. Furthermore, these fascinating fish make quite the family unit. That is to say, male Arapaimas protect their young by holding them gently in their mouths. Aww, that's kind of sweet. Meanwhile, female Arapaimas swim circles around these full-mouthed fathers, defending off predators. Go, mums! Mums, wow! Good job! It simply goes to show that cold-blooded creatures can be heartwarming too. That is quite sweet. Thank you so much. I got an itchy ear. It's fine. All right, I'm going to leave the great white for last. We're going to do the hammerhead shark next. Thanks. This is a hammerhead shark. It sure is. Please tell me. That was the other thing that I wanted to maybe do. There's one more shark. that I've got to catch. And it's the whale shark. It's available all day, and I wanted to catch it before 4 o'clock, which I've got literally 9 minutes until 4 o'clock. So maybe we'll go and see if we can find a whale shark. Anyway, the hammerhead shark is known for its distinctive hammer-shaped head, hence the name, obviously. Anywho, this oddly shaped head allows the beast to see 360 degrees around itself from top to bottom. Imagine being able to see so widely. You could check for untied shoelaces and imminent rain simultaneously. You really could. And there you have it. Thank you so much for that, Blathers. And with that being said, just on the whale shark. It's available all day, but all of the other sharks that are not available all day become available after 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have more chance of seeing a whale shark. Like if I see a fish with fins, it'll either be a suckerfish or a whale shark at this time of day. Whereas after 4 o'clock, it's likely it could be everything else, right? So let me just donate this great white shark. I'm all of a sudden feeling a time crunch. It's fine. Hoo woohoo, this is undoubtedly a great white shark. It is. Please tell me rather quickly as well, Blathers. That would be great. Great white sharks are obviously known first and foremost for their biting. They are masters of the craft. They do lose teeth regularly through biting-related activities, but luckily those teeth grow back quickly. In fact, their missing teeth can be regrown in a single day. Just imagine their tooth fairy-related income. Wow, that's fascinating. All right, that's all I've got for you, my guy. Thank you so much for all of that. Hopefully I might have a whale shark for you in a second, though. But I just really quickly also want to go and check out... Ooh. Oh, yes, that'll be because we did this, right? Yes. Got fossils assessed. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, more? We got more Nook miles. Did we get Nook miles for assessing fossils? Did we? Oh, no, it might be the bug off. It's the bug off. That's okay. That's not the bug off. This is the bug off. Cool. We got that stamp. That's cool. We've got 2 more bug offs until we can complete that one. One next month and one in February. I just really quickly want to check on the statue that we donated. While I've got 7 minutes to potentially catch a whale shark. It's fine. We'll do this really quickly. It's right here. All right. The mystic statue is the bust of Nefertiti by Tutmos. I'm so sorry, circa 1345 BCE, made in limestone. A bust of Nefertiti, whose name means the beautiful one has come. That's beautiful. A royal wife, she was known as one of the 3 most beautiful women in ancient Egypt. It is not known whether the left eye is missing because it fell out or because it was never completed. Fascinating. There you go. Nefertiti. Very good. Now I need to go and see if I can find a whale shark. Let's go. And after 4 o'clock, we'll head over to Harv's Island and buy the things that I want to buy. Check out who's selling what on Harv's Island. And then we'll look at doing the waterscaping. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I just want to focus on making my kitchen look like a kitchen today. I don't know if I can be bothered doing the terraforming and the landscaping today. Let me just get my rod out. But I can still get Matilda's house moved. That would be nice to do. Please be. I'm not even going to catch the smaller fish. I'm just going to scare them away because I'm literally just looking for fins. All I'm looking for is for fins. But it's hard to see when you're coming down the beach, so I can't see whether I'm going to scare away fins or not if I run too fast. Or anything at all, right? Okay, you're going to go away. You're also going to go away. All right. Let's head over to the next bit of beach. I will come back for that. That doesn't have fins. To the next bit of beach. That doesn't have fins. Hi, Matilda. I'm going to move your house. Alright, so the next bit of beach. I'm going to scare you away. Thank you. You don't have fins. That one does, though. Please be a whale shark. That would be amazing. Now I need to remain calm. That would 100% have been a whale shark because the suckerfish wouldn't have been so reactive. Now I'm mad. I was locked into that too. Like there was no time. So am I still having a tiny little bit of input lag? Because I don't know how to fix it. I've done all of the fixes for input lag. Do I just have to get real good? Maybe for the whale shark, I'm going to have to de-dock. I don't want to have to do that though. Like I used to back at the beginning of this playthrough. I'm convinced that that would have been a whale shark though, because I know the suckerfish aren't that quick, right? You get a little bit more time to react with the suckerfish. And it's the only other shark that I have to catch at this time of day. Everyone's congregated over here. Go away, ribbon eel. Go away, ribbon eel. Go away, ribbon eel. Thank you. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm so sad about that. I really thought that was gonna be super quick and easy, and we would have got it, and it would have been great. Nope, not it. Nope. Seriously? I got 2 minutes to catch a whale shark. Seriously? Oh, I'm not gonna get it and it's gonna make me sad. I have to keep trying though. I just don't know when the next time I'm going to be playing it this time of day is going to be. Oh no, maybe the Christmas episode. Maybe the Toy Day episode. I didn't want to have to do any extra side quests though. Come on. No, it's not gonna. I'm just gonna keep running. Side quest. I love that I called it a side quest, by the way. Well, it is kind of a side quest. I just wanted to do the main event. Oh, 1 minute. Come on, don't let me down this side. It's where it was before. Don't let me down. It's gonna let me down. Oh no! I'm not gonna make it over to the next beach in time. That's weird. It's 4 o'clock right now. Oh no, the game still thinks that it's 3:59. Oh, there we go. Oh no. I don't know. It's just my computer says 4 o'clock, but the game says 3:59. I'm not questioning it. I'm just going with it. That doesn't have fins. Oh, here we go. Anyway, it was worth a try. It's just something to keep in mind. If I think it's going to be a whale shark, then I have to de-dock just to catch that one fish. What am I doing? I want my slingshot because I want to get that balloon. Where is it? There it is. Oop, too far away. Too far away still. Too far away still? What do you mean? I should have landed at least one of those shots, I reckon. Thank you. Anyway, now that I've been on a little bit of a side quest. Stockings. Nice. Let's just run home real quick. I just want to see if I've got any furniture that would go in a kitchen that I might want to get recolored before we head over to Harv's Island, okay? Also, I've got gyroids to dig up just there. That should be fine too. All right, let's see. I like these chairs, but I think maybe I want to see if I can change the color of the cushion that's on them. Or I was thinking that maybe I could just buy a couple of these thrones. I don't know. I'll see what the recoloring options are on the antique chairs because I do want to have a dining table in here. I don't have a dining table yet though, so that's something I got to keep an eye out for. I think everything else that I might want to use in here... Oh, maybe it's the kitchen stove. I can take that. Or that, and I can see what they come up as. Is there anything else that gives me kitchen? I mean, I've got this refrigerator. That's already black. That's fabulous. Anything else that gives me kitchen? My coffee, my espresso maker. We've already done the toaster. I'm fine with the stand mixer. Maybe the rice cooker. And maybe this mug. Look at this alarm clock that Raymond gave me, by the way. Hold on, let me just scroll down a little bit there. Isn't it cute? I will put it in a bedroom eventually. I've got some pretty random things in here. It's fine. I don't think there's... Or maybe like the casserole. Turkey Day casserole, though, that's only going to be orange as the other color. And I think I like the green better. I love the magnetic knife rack, so that's totally fine. I'm happy with this hanging shelf. I love that, so that's totally fine too. So I don't think there's anything else that I would want to recolor. So let me just put everything else that I have here in storage. Excuse you. I'm trying to reorganize my pockets. And we will head over to Harv's Island. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to terraform because I am running out of time for today's episode. Oops, sorry. Echo from my drink bottle. Like, I knew this wasn't going to be a super long episode. I'm kind of thinking like an hour and a half episode, so maybe another half hour. So by the time we go to Harv's Island and then come back and maybe make our kitchen look a little bit more like a kitchen, I reckon that'll be good. I want to fly. Roger. I want to visit Harv's Island. Roger. Time for takeoff. All right. Thank you, Orville. Roger, ready when you are, says Wilbur. Thank you so much. What would dodos do indeed? All right, we should have a new vendor here. It's been a while since I've been to Harv's Island. I think the last time I went to Harv's Island was with you when we bought the last vendor. Or paid for the last vendor to come, you know what I mean. Like polishing rocks in a picnic basket. We are parked and proud. Thank you. All right, let's go. So let's see who our new vendor is. I mentioned her last time. She is Katrina. Here she is. Howdy. Well, if you had the skills that Katrina has, this wouldn't be a surprise, but Katrina here is going to be offering her impressive fortune-telling skills to our collective. Nice. I knew he would say that, but it is also the truth. Thank you, Katrina. For more of the truths that only I, Katrina, can see, come visit me anytime. Thank you. Gosh, now that you mention it, maybe I should get a reading about the future of the collective. Oh, yes. I can see it now. The shaggy dog with round glasses walks slowly along the sand. He is so focused on his vision that he does not realize that poo from the yellow bird has landed on him. Oh? Was that about me? Well, I'll keep that in mind. I just got nailed yesterday, dang it. Well, anyhow, I guess that goes to show how we never know what kind of fortunes we'll get. Very true. That's why it's so nifty that we've got Katrina to help us plan for the future. I'm sure yours is bright. Thank you so much. Shall we get a reading from Katrina? Let's see. Why not? Kiha mo ata, kiha mo atata. Something about you. I can see it. Yes, I can see it. Tell me. Only I, Katrina, can see your truth. I will reveal it to you for 1,000 bells. That's pretty cheap. Yes, please. I can tell you about your luck today, or perhaps you wish to know about your friendship with another. What shall it be then? Maybe tell me about my friendship with Raymond. And maybe it'll help me make a decision on whether he's going to become a permanent part of the island. I can see many faces in my crystal. With whom shall I divine your friendship? Tell me about my relationship with Raymond. Very well. Let me consult my crystal about your friendship with Raymond. Now please, close your eyes. Maybe not me literally. Anyway. Kiha moata, kiha monurata, laswank latsirk et ye. There's Raymond. Oh, I see something, yes. I see many faces before me in Raymond's consciousness. Oh, and there is your face, and again, and again. Perhaps 20% of the faces I see are yours. From what I can sense in this image, I gather that you are known quite well by Raymond. I sense the beginnings of a stronger bond than that of acquaintances who happen to live on the same island. Now, I can perform a special friendship blessing for you should you wish. Such blessings require very powerful energy, so I would of course need a significant payment. Let me see. Shall I bless you for 10,000 bells? Absolutely not. No way. Jose, thank you. That's my 10,000 bells. I don't have very much at the moment, that's all. I feel bad for reacting like that, but you know. Is what it is. No thanks. Sorry, Katrina. Finding your own way without depending on others. That is one way that things are sometimes done. Yes. I hope that my crystal will guide you as you strengthen your friendship with Raymond. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you, Katrina. So that's who we bought. We've got we've got one more. Only one more today to buy, and then the collective will be done. But while we're here, let's just quickly check in with Sahara and see what she's got on offer today. Again, hello. Did you require rugs for your naked floors? I have mysterious wallpaper and flooring as well. Okay. Oh, they've got another of the elegant black rug that I do love. This is the one that I have in my bedroom. Would it be bad to use it more than once in the same house? I don't think so. I want it. I'm getting it. Thank you. It's a deal. I'll put it in the lounge room. It'll be pretty. Thank you. I will. My wallet is now content. Thank you so much. Yes, you will see me again. While we're here, we may as well get the last of the vendors here. Hello, good friends. This one's actually not a vendor, but we are accepting donations to fund an old timer who'll give you access to your home storage, mate. Our goal is 100,000 bells. Currently, we have 11,550 bells in donations, which is just lovely, isn't it? It actually is. We still need 88,450 bells. If you can spare even a single bell, great. We appreciate your support, friend. I will help. And I will do the thing for as much as possible. No, for as much as possible. Thank you. Yes, you may. Indeed. We just reached our goal of 100,000 bells. Isn't that great? The new co-op will open soon. Very good. All right, we reached our donation goal. That's so good. And like I said, it's the last one that we have. We've got everyone else, right? Yes, we do. But while Harv, I may as well just have a chat to you while you're right here. Hey, sezrawrr. I heard you pushed us over the top with a generous donation today. That's just so groovy of you. Thank you. I'm not a big paperwork guy, but I did go ahead and file the papers for the new shop. It'll be open tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Thank you so much. Now, one thing I desperately want to do is have a look at what we've got on offer from Red. Straight away, I can see the painting that we've got right here. I'll show you. It's the one that we had on offer last week, I think. The scary painting. It's the one where the fake one has scared eyebrows. And I can see he's got the scared eyebrows again. So this one is fake. It's all good. So we're not buying that one. Thank you, but no thank you. And then this one over here, this statue. Let's see what the go is with this statue, right? If it will let me do the thing with the statue. Thank you. You really know your art. You can just feel the aura on that robust statue, huh? Let me just get my journal out. Okay, no worries. It's all good. I mean, you couldn't buy that kind of aura. Well, you could and should. Let me help you out. With my cousin's discount, you can have it for only 4,980 bells. Normally, I'd charge 10 times as much. We're going to take a closer look. So straight away, my friends, I think this one is the real deal because the fake robust statue says wearing watch. And we can see that there's no watch on those wrists, so I'd say this is the genuine article. Very exciting. Admiring the detail? Can't blame you. It's extremely detailed. Brilliant stuff. And the best part? All that detail could be yours for just 4,980 bells, and I'm going to say sold. I am not going to regret this indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you. So good. Thank you, Red. Always a pleasure. Let's see what Leaf has on offer today. Can we maybe get some tomatoes or some sugarcane? That would be so nice. Yes, I know you're selling the hydrangea and that's fabulous, but do you have anything else that I could buy? Sugarcane and tomatoes. Yes, that's so good. Let's do that. I would like to buy 5. We'll plant them once we get home as well. So good. Yes, some tomatoes. Thank you. So good. I think that's all of the produce that we need. So good. So when we make over our kitchen in a minute, we'll finally be able to start cooking some recipes. That's so exciting. Thank you so much. Okay, while I'm also here, let's just have a chat to Reese and Cyrus and see if there's anything else that I would like to get customized. Thank you. Let me see, what have we got here? The antique chair. Yeah, I wanted to see if the cushion... Oh, no, it's just the frames. Okay, well, I can't do that. No worries, that's fine. Let's have a look at... This is also another antique chair. I can't do the kitchen stove. That's the all grey 2-tile one, I think. That's fine. I was happy with it being in grey. The gas range. This is just the singular one, right? And I could do this one in black, I believe. Yeah. I'm just not sure if I'm going to want to use this one or if I'm going to want to use the 2-tile one in a kitchen. I'll get this one done. It's only 1,700 bells, just in case I want to use it, right? I may as well. Thank you. That is pretty neat. All right. Yes. I want to have a look at this espresso maker. That's that me espresso in black. Thank you. You know how it goes. Thank you. All right, a couple more things to look at. Cool. So we've got the rice cooker. I'm not even sure I'm going to want the rice cooker in my kitchen, though. I don't know. The mug? Can we get a black mug? Oh, we could get prints on it. Hold on. Let me just do black mug. And then we could get... Interesting. I don't want the fish. The carrots, not really. No. Okay, no. I could do a custom design, though. I don't think I want any of these. I could get Matilda, Genji, Flurry. I could do that. No, I'll need to think about that. I'm just going to go with a plain one for the minute. Okay? That's fine. A plain black mug. All good. Thank you. That is pretty great. Thank you so much. All right. With that being said, one more thing I want to do. I want to get another haircut from Harriet. Thank you so much. Yes, please try it out on me, okay? Yes, uncover my beautiful head of hair. I mean, this style is really cute, right? But let's see what you can come up with today, Harriet. Oh, no, not the Will Byers bowl cut. It's not me. I want to change it back. Do I say, oh, no? I wonder what happens if I say, oh no. I've never said, oh no. I'm going to say, oh no, just as an experiment. I'm going to feel bad immediately, but Oh no, oh no, not a fan of this style? I'm sorry, Shug. Should I undo this do and give you the old look back? Please do. Leave it to me, hon. I'll have your hair fixed in a jiffy. Thank you so much, Harriet. There we go. There we go, just as it was before. You're all set, hun. You probably won't like every new style fresh out of the chair, but don't be afraid to mix things up. Very true. Each new style is sure to grow on you eventually. Get it? That's just a bit of haircut humor for you, Shug. Okay, Sugar, you're all set. Thank you so much, Harriet. Harriet taught me a new hairstyle. I can choose it whenever I want. A vanity or a mirror, if I could speak, would be great. Anyway, that's all I need to do at Harv's Island today. We're gonna go home, plant my sugarcane and my tomatoes. Actually, I might do that in some offline play, okay? Because I don't have much time left and I really want to get into my house and look at doing kitchen stuff. So yes, by the time the Toy Day episode comes out, I will have the sugarcane and the tomatoes planted, meaning that we can start gathering those ingredients, those ingredients to start cooking stuff. It's so exciting. I have so many recipes that I need to make. And so many more on Sezurbia that I need to give myself, right? All right, let's run home. I'm so excited to get started with interior stuff. Maybe we can finally get an A rating with Happy Home Academy. Would be so nice. So straight away, I'm just going to pick up everything that I have in here. We're going to put it all in the inventory, completely give us some new fresh space. Start from square one, okay, my friends, including our fishy friends. Oh, my skull radio as well. It feels so empty without it, right? I need to put all of this away. So, I know we're going heavily black. I've just realized I'm not going to be able to fully do the kitchen today. I just want to really get the basics set up, like a stovetop and like the fridge set up so that I can do some cooking and kind of just lay out and figure out what other furniture pieces I'm going to need to get for this kitchen. It's fine. Straight away, I'm not sure I want to keep this candelabra in here yet. I feel like I need to put it away for a minute and see what other lighting solutions we can come up with, okay? And also, I want to change the flooring and the wallpaper in here as well because it's not giving me super kitchen-y. I do have a couple of options. I want to get this black brick flooring and use some of that. And then for the walls, I'm thinking this black botanical tile wall, or I could go into the bathroom because I think I have a black brick and I like the idea of using the black brick in here. That's in here, this black brick. I like the idea of using that in the kitchen better than I do for the bathroom. So if I use the black botanical tile wall in here instead, because that does give me bathroom vibes. I like that. Okay. And now I'm going to go back out into the kitchen. What's going to be our kitchen, and we're going to make changes to this, okay? All right. Let's place that on the wall, and let's place this on the floor. Nice. Okay. Straight away, it's not bad. We need to get some things, though, from storage, okay? So I'm looking for anything that I feel is kitchen-y. I mean, I don't have a table that I could pretend with like an iron garden table that's going to be the table for the minute until I get a better table, just because I want to make the decision on whether I'm going to buy any more of the throne seating. Also, the brick oven I kind of want to be in here. I'm going to make the decision on the gas range and the kitchen stove. I know I also have this stonework kitchen. I want to save that. I mentioned that I want to have like a witchy room. I want to save that because it's got a cauldron on it for the witchy room, okay? Anything else that feels like it could be... Why do I not have sound? Why is this... Okay, I do have sound. It just wasn't making sound. It's just not making sound when I'm going over everything, and I'm kind of used to it doing that. Anyway, I've got my stand mixer, my toaster, my espresso maker. I think that might be, I mean, maybe we could get some of these book stands and pretend that they're like cookbooks. That could be really cute. My knife rack is essential. And then I do want to get this hanging shelf in here as well. I think that's going to be it for... Oh, and also my simple entrance mat. Let's get that back because that's like my welcome mat. Okay, let's put that down at the door. I shouldn't have taken it off the floor, honestly. You're not in the right place. Can I adjust that? Thank you. I would like to adjust that. Thank you. Fabulous. Okay. Oh, it's not from that storage. It's fine. It's all good. Pockets, it's what I want. Okay, let's just get everything out that I feel like. I'm not going to have any surfaces to put like the espresso maker or anything on. See, I don't have the cabinets for it. Let me just have a look at my DIY recipes that I know for a second, because I might be able to make some furniture that I would like to use for the kitchen. Let's just go back to the start. Straight away, I am thinking, oh, I wonder, these tables, how can we recolor them? Did they recolor to a black? I don't want to make them if they don't recolor to a black. That's the thing. So I might just look them up really quick, because I might make... It's a shame that we don't have a bigger one in the square, because I like the square vibe better than the round vibe. But I like the size of the round one better. Let me just have a look. Natural garden table, ACNH. All right, let me check out the colorings of these. I've got other options. Like I've got some options from the ironwood set as well. No, it doesn't recolor to a dark one at all. It's only like an oak wood and then a white wood. So no, that's not going to be it straight away, because that's not my vibe, which is a shame because I love how beautifully ornate the legs are, but I want it to be all dark. So other options, I mean, I've already got the iron garden table in my pockets right now. That's okay. But then I've got the ironwood table. Now I have this ironwood table in my kitchen on Sezurbia. Does it recolor to black? Because I would be okay to go with it. It's a beautiful square vibe that I like. Let me just see if it will recolor to black. Sorry, just give me 1 second while I look that up. All right. It doesn't go to black either. It goes to like a dark brown with the black legs, but not black. And that's really what I want. I don't think I've got any other tables. So maybe I am going to stick with the iron table that I've got in my pockets right now. I already know the Turkey Day table is not going to recolor. Well, I say that. Maybe I should just check. It's probably just going to recolor to like an orange table runner, right? Because I like the look of that. But if it's not going to be... I can see it in a dark brown, actually, in the thumbnail. Hold on. Because that's not what I was expecting. What color can I do for you? Oh, no, it is just... There's two variations. It's this one and then the dark brown. So it doesn't go to a darker than a dark brown. Okay. I definitely am not going to do the pansy table, and then we're into recipes. So no, I don't have a table that I want at the moment. I'm going to need to do some research. I'm sure that there's going to be, as a part of the set that comes with the antique chairs, I'm sure there is an antique table as well that I just don't have. But I'm going to put the iron garden table in here for a second. It's so small, but just so I can get like my chairs out, right? My throne. Because I'm kind of thinking I want to do the throne, right? The throne at the table. Not that we can sit in it. Maybe I don't know. See, now I'm not sure. I'm really not sure now. Maybe it is the antique chairs I want to go with. This is why I need to take some time to just like try some things out and see how it all looks, right? But I want to include that Gothic throne somewhere. I just don't know where. Because it's amazing. And it's very much sort of the vibe that I wanted to go for. Anyway, that's going to be a little dining spot for now. What else? I mean, I've got like a fridge and a stove that I need to place in here, right? And they're the things that are essential. Oh, the gas oven. Sorry, not the gas oven. The brick oven as well. I'm kind of feeling like I want to put the brick oven over here. There is, I promise you. If I stand back from the wall, there will be plenty of space. Because that's so cute. It blends in with our brick perfectly. Maybe I can scooch it over by one more. Over in the corner? What do we think? I think that's so cute. And then maybe I could put like a little counter or something right there. Let me just go back into storage. I have some counters. I can swear that I do, but they're probably just not the right vibe, right? Oh yeah, that's the reception counter that I saw before. I also have this, the covered counter, that I thought about recoloring, but it doesn't recolor to black either, which is such a shame. This is a kitchen counter? I wonder, how big is that? Is that a 2-tile wide? Nope, that's not. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it's stainless steel. I was like, what is that? The coloring was weird and I don't want that. Sorry, I just don't want that. That's not my vibe. So maybe I'll put my fridge over here, question mark? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Clearly, I don't have everything that I'm going to need to be able to even make. Where's my fridge? No, where is my fridge? I could have sworn I got my fridge out. Maybe I did not. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not going to have enough to make a full kitchen anyway, so I can change the layout later. It's just about getting it to a point where I'm going to be able to make food here, and also it's kind of starting to get, like, take shape of what I want it to be. Now, I do have a couple, or I have one actually, of the iron shelves. I love these, and I think that they're super cute to use in a kitchen. So I'm going to put it over here. Like this. We can see through it. It doesn't take up too much of the viewing space, especially if we pop it over to the side there. I'd like to get another one for this side of the room because I'm all about the symmetry of that. And we can pop some things on top of that. Well, one thing on top of that. I wonder what we could put though. Maybe that's where I can put my book stands. And that's recipe books, my friends. I love that. That's so good. Anyway, I would like to get another one for this side, but I don't have another one for this side at the moment. What I do have is my gas range or the kitchen stove. I can't remember which one is which. What is this one? Is this the 2-tile one? It is. See, that I didn't realize. That matches the kitchen counter that I've got. No, I didn't actually. I just wanted to turn it on. It's fine. I am actually thinking, like, I love how it's like the double one. But I am actually thinking that I might want to use my black gas range instead. The one that I recolored to be black instead. I don't really want to put it next to the fridge though. So maybe we can have our brick oven over here and the gas range next to it. Not that one. The gas range is what I meant. Yeah? I don't know. See, like I said, it doesn't have to stay this way. Once I get more furniture, it'll be fine. But as it is, that's pretty much all I can really do. I mean, I've got the hanging shelves. Hold on. Maybe I can pop that above. Like that? Is that too close? Oh, that's not even... Hold on. I was going to say, it's not even sitting on top of the stove like I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be sort of there. Is that too close to the brick oven, though? I don't think it looks bad. Do you think it looks bad? I don't think so. I don't know, though. Anyway, I'm going to grab my magnetic. I've got a magnetic knife rack as well. I'm going to chuck that on the wall. Can I bring that lower on the wall? Just because that's a bit too high. You don't want to be reaching above your fridge for knives, right? And we're going to eventually have some counter space there. So I feel like that works for that. And I think that might be all that I've got that I could use. Kitchen stove. I'm going to put that away because I don't want that. I don't have anywhere to put my espresso maker or my pop-up toaster or my stand mixer. And I can't use my phone at the moment either. And yes, so that's literally all that I can do for this room at the moment. Unless, do I want to get one of my rugs from Sahara and see about chucking a rug on the floor? Okay, so these are the ones that we've got. I feel like we could go with the black blocks rug because that'll tie in kind of nicely with the black blockness of the tile, maybe. I need to organize it better because I want it to be under the table. I also like that it's not too big for the space either. I don't know if I like that. But I don't know if I don't like that because the space isn't finished or if I don't like that because it doesn't look good. So I might keep it for the minute. It's totally fine. It's all good. With that being said, I might just grab a couple plants out just because I feel like we need to have some greenery in here considering this isn't going to be a finished space. Maybe we could get the cacao tree out. Cacao is something that you would use in cooking, right? Or in like, not necessarily cooking even, but just in baking, like cacao powder. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put that next to this little island, like little iron shelf here. I wonder if I can recolor the bag on that. Anyway, that's going to be our kitchen for the time being. I definitely need to have a look at getting some more furniture. So maybe the last thing for today, because I do want to wrap up this episode in a minute, just because we're at an hour and a half that I've been recording for. And the episode will be a little bit longer because I haven't recorded the voiceover for the Here's What You Missed on Sezurbia yet. But let's go check out what the Nook boys have in store. And then maybe I can have a look at what I've come across in the Nook shopping and see if there's anything that I want to buy in Nook shopping for the kitchen, right? Okay, well, straight away, there's sort of nothing I want to buy for the kitchen. Also, just out of curiosity, what was the last turnip price going to be? Did I make the right choice selling my turnips yesterday? I did. Okay. Fabulous. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Also, while I am here, I'm just going to buy this toy because it's getting close to toy day and I don't have enough toys to give as presents. Not even just toys, but enough things to give as presents to the rest of the villagers for toy day, right? Let me just have a look at what wallpaper and flooring we've got in here. Oopsie, that's the... No, I didn't mean that, actually. I meant to press this one to go across. Yeah, no, I don't want anything today from there, thank you. Cool, let's go and check out the Nook shopping catalogue. Okay, we'll do that, see if there's anything I want to purchase for the kitchen. Alright, let's take a look, my friends. And Nook shopping. And we'll have a look at the special items, the special goods of the day. Just you never know, right? Ooh, we got a sunflower crown. That's pretty cute, actually. For the summer solstice. The sunflower glasses are cute. The maypole. Maybe I'll buy the maypole. Just I'm trying to think about ways that I can develop the island, and maybe a maypole would be nice to have, right? I don't know. Anyway, now I'm going to have a look at the everything, right? Except I'm going to trigger everything that's not for sale to go away because I just want to look at only the things that are available to buy right now. Like, there has to be an antique table to match the antique chairs, surely, and I just don't have it yet. I love the bistro table. It's so cute, but I wonder if it can be recolored to a darker color. I think that would be so cute. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm going to have another look at the map, but I said that I wanted to have Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters down near the carnival section. But I'm thinking that on one of my other beaches, I could do just like a boardwalk cafe area, and that's where I would put Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters, and then I'd have some of these tables, right? I think that could be really cute. But that's not for a long time away yet, my friends. We've got a lot of other terraforming to do. See, this is a black dining table. I had this dining table. Why did I get rid of it? I think it's a better option than what I've got. And until I can get an antique table, I think it's a pretty good option. I'm going to get that. I don't know why I sold it. Anyway, it's fine. So we'll replace the iron table with that instead. This is a counter table. I don't like that. I already know that can't be recolored to a darker color. Well, I mean it can, but not to the darker color that I'm going to want. I'm kind of just looking for anything that could be like a kitchen counter. Because now I know that the ironwood stuff is not going to recolor to black. I don't really want to use it. Which then kind of means that my options are going to be limited. Anyway, we'll just see what we can come up with. I'm sure there's like thousands of objects that I have never seen before in my whole life, right? It's all good. We will eventually find the right thing for this space. I just hope that that will be sooner rather than later. Anyway, it's all good. Yeah, see, these two are definitely a part of the same set, right? It's all good. The knife block is nice. Do I not have this knife block? Why would I have gotten rid of it? Anyway, I can't fit it anywhere at the moment anyway, so I might... Oh no, I'll buy it. While I'm here, I may as well. It's all good. So much stuff in here that I'm literally never going to use. It's fine though. All good. Please have some cute stuff. It would be really nice to have some cute stuff. So I might have to keep an eye on... I know I'm not doing turnips at the moment, but in the future I'm going to have to keep an eye on what can be bought from Sezurbia's Nook's Cranny as well as our Nook's Cranny here. Because straight away I'm not going to have anything that I'm going to be able to use as a kitchen counter here, and it's because I haven't come across it yet, or I haven't bought it yet. It hasn't come into my inventory yet. I do love that throne. It's beautiful. Oh my god! It costs 800,000 bells to buy? I got that in a freaking balloon! And now I'm feeling really lucky that I got that in a balloon. I might not be buying another one. But I'm going to have to make it work somewhere in my house. Maybe in the witchy room. I don't know. I can kind of picture it actually. On one of the iron tables, we have my little crystal ball and tarot set and the throne. I can kind of see it, but then maybe I'm going to want to spend 32,000 bells to recolor it to purple. I don't know. Anyway... I just am stunned. I thought it was saying, no, literally, the price 800,000 bells was there. I thought that that was how much money I had in my pockets, and I got confused. I was like, no, I emptied out all of my money, like the bells that I want to eventually spend on turnips I have upstairs in my house at home. And then I paid off my loan. You saw me pay off some of my loan with the rest. And I was like, how do I have 800,000 bells? No, Sarah. That was the price of the throne. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, no, there's nothing else I'm going to want. Okay, so that's all right. It's all good. Part of the whole experience is coming across the pieces that you're going to want for your house anyway. All good. I don't mind. We've got a couple more things coming though. That's nice. Very good, my friends. All right, and with that being said, gyroids. Last thing I'm going to do for this episode right now is dig up my gyroids because I forgot about them, okay? I can't leave you hanging with the gyroids. What have we got? A thwopoid? We've already got a thwopoid. Aw, that's all right. It's going to have a friend, I suppose. No, I want you to dig up the other gyroid, please. Where's this one? A dutoid. We don't have a dutoid. We definitely do not do that. Have a dutoid. Doot. Anyway, I'm going to go into my bedroom now because now my bedroom is the only room that has a radio playing and we're going to listen to what the dutoid sounds like. This is, even though it's nowhere near finished, that's cute straight away. That is so cute straight away and I love it. It's coming together. I can start to see a vision for it. Right. All right. Let's put out this dutoid and see how it reacts to the music. Hold on, let me turn this off so we can hear it. That's really nice, actually. That just really enhances the song, actually. Cute. Love that. Thank you, dutoid. Anyway, I'm going to put it in my inventory, as well as the thwopoid. And the puppy plushie. All good. And with that being said, my friends, I'm just going to lay down. Because, you guys, that's all I've got for another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Another shorter episode. I do apologize. The next couple are probably also going to be shorter episodes. It just is what it is. I'm really sorry. But in the new year, we will get back to full-length episodes. I promise. Also, we will get back to the stalk market in the new year as well. I hope you're okay with that decision. I just can't handle the insanity of the stalk market on top of the insanity that is going to be my work life over the next few weeks, okay? It's fine. Anyway, with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of Sezurbia, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to let YouTube know you want to see more of Sezurbia. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button as well. That would be really cool for me. Thank you. And with that being said, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon, or night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope that it is a great one. And with that being said, you guys, I will see you for the Toy Day episode next episode. Bye, guys.